We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees. Now to the plate, Masahiro Tanaka. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And it's fouled away. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Just underway here in Southern California. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Bombers. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Jock Peterson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eye length. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
A.J. Pollock.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch two bases into three.
Batting fourth.
Ready now, Cody Bellinger trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. High and deep to right center. Gardner going back at the track. The wall. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. Solo shot to right center, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Stepping in now, number 16.
Number 16.
As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This is line to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Edwin.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Stanton absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaw, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Corey Seager set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Seager.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and up next the center fielder A.J. Pollock. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez over to his left. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
0-1 the count. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to take his hacks again, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
One of the keys to secure.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, his second of the game, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
In now, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Standing number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here's Corey Seager. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on his horse. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Hernandez.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 4-0 LA. Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. In comes Judge, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Justin Turner, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Gardner. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On the ground to second for Torres. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off with the Yankees.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still find themselves down 6-0.